This is part 2 of learning Google Search Console. So in yesterday's video we understood like first four parts: overview, insights, performance, and URL inspections. Just to give you the overview of the last section, URL inspection. Every time we publish a new page on our website, we just come here and we paste it. For example, I recently published this page. I click on this and it start fetching data from the Google index. And what it's tell me this page is indexed. For you in cases it will says that URL is not on Google and you have to click this button request for indexing and it will try to index your content. It will not index at the very start. It will just gather the data from your website, but it will index later on when it wants to. Okay, although this page is already indexed, I will click cancel. So the another thing is pages. What is pages? I just click on pages and let's see what this pages includes. Okay, click pages, and you can see here like it says that there are 13 pages of my website which are not indexed, and there are only 12 pages which are indexed. So if I scroll down, if I click to view data about indexed pages, it shows me some data about the pages which are indexed on Google. So all these pages are indexed. Although these pages like page ID, these should be the offline pages, like it should not be on the public. And like this, I have already submitted these to Google that they should be no indexed. Now let's discuss the not indexed, and it says there are 13 pages with 4 reasons. If I scroll down, it say the first issue is pages with redirect. So if I scroll down, it says page ID, this should be an offline page. USA Construction Rentals.com. So this is getting redirected to the simple URL which is USA Construction Rentals.com, or it's redirecting to https colon slash slash USA Construction Rentals.com, eliminating www dot. And inside the same thing is happening. It is redirecting to the https version. And for this, I have made sure to redirect this to the about us page, and this is an Elementor page which should not supposed to be on public, but it's going to be fixed. Then comes the not found pages. There are some pages which get deleted, created mistakenly, or for some other reason on your website, and you need to remove these pages from the website, otherwise they will show up here. I have deleted both of these pages, but because once they were present on the website and they had no content and it was like page not found, and it gives the reason of not found. All the others already solved. Let's get back to page indexing. And if I scroll down, if I go to duplicate without user selected canonical, what does this mean is that every time you have page or version of a simple page, all of them should have the same canonical link. For example, if a person has copies, all the copies should be telling it that this is my main copy. And below this is crawled currently not indexed, which means that Google has crawled my website data or specific page, but it has not yet indexed it. This is the page block category. This is a feed link. We don't want feed links to be showing up in our search results. So in another video I will be showing you how to make sure like you don't index all these feed blog category URLs as well. So stay tuned. The next thing is, now you got understanding of what these pages will show. So as in the future you publish more pages, this number will increase, and more the index and the more the problems will be there, so don't worry about this. Next thing is sitemaps. So what is sitemap? Sitemap is like a directory of all the pages present on your website. Let me open my website. I go to this. So it has my XML sitemap is generated by Yoast SEO. Yoast SEO is an SEO plugin on my WordPress website. So on the sitemap you can see there are 4 types. So every type of URL is categorized. When I click post, Post will have all the blog articles. When I click page, page will have all the pages. When I click of locations, location will have all the pages I have published under pages. Then come the state sitemaps. It's empty right now because I don't want this to be showing up in search results. So this is a sitemap. It could be different. It could just be sitemap.xml or some other, but it does not make sense right now. You can just check for your, like, what's the best URL you have right now for sitemap XML, and it will show up these lists. Okay, now the thing is, like, you can submit in either the parent sitemap or either the child sitemaps as well. Like, I want all my pages to be indexed, all my location pages to be indexed, so that's why I could add all the sitemaps here. For example, let me add my sitemap and I would say locations site map.xml, or maybe it's not the with the s. And what it would do is like it fetches the data from it. See, it could not find anyone because I think the URL would probably was the wrong. Let's see. As you can see, it has fetched the correct URL and it has 4 discovered pages, which is correct because I only have 4 pages in my this sitemap right now, so it makes sense. Or you can just search directly, like click on it or copy, go to, see, it tells me only 4 URLs and all of them are successfully fetched. Now sitemap is done, we move on to removals. So removal is really interesting. If there's a page that is mistakenly indexed in search results and that should be a private page, or just information is wrong, you have, Google has given you the right so that you can request that URL and it would be removed from the search index. This is a very helpful feature if you look at it. So I already have this category URL showing up in search results. I just remove them, click on new request, add the URL. I only do remove the URL because removing all URL with this prefix is like a tricky situation and I don't know how to do it. Okay, so the next thing is core web vitals. Core web vitals means like how user is interacting with your website, and it dictates the overall behavior of your website when somebody interacts with your website. It contains speed of the things when people load, or how your website loads up when somebody comes on the website. So it compares different results like on phone and on big screens like desktops. These are the things it will do. It will just tell you how much speed is on a mobile and how much speed is on this desktop. You make sure you go through this section every day or every week to make sure there is no error in there. Next is HTTPS. So we all know, we are all working in this field, and we know like the most safest protocol is HTTPS rather than HTTP. most of the most of the content management softwares will automatically make sure that you are using HTTPS, but sometimes they can do it wrong and you might be using HTTP. So make sure you use a plugin or get an SSL encryption from your hosting, and it will automatically move it to the HTTPS server. Yeah, we discussed 5 things in it, and in the next section we will discuss all these other things we have in the Google Search Console. I don't want this video to be longer, so that's why um I'm stopping it at this. Thank you.